Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel Aransiola. It is no longer news that the recent fare review of the BRT buses across Lagos has sparked up reactions amongst their regular users, I mean the Metropolis. Remember, Lagos has two major transportation service systems, which are the regulated ones and the non-regulated ones. The regulated ones are the BRT buses, while the non-regulated ones are those yellow buses like the LTA, the Danfo, the mini buses called Korope and what have you. This is Lagos Transportation Agenda, a program that highlights topical issues, events, and of course trends in the dynamic world of transportation. Today we are going to be treating a very vital topic in the world of transportation, and I want you to stay with us after this short break.
Why get stuck in endless traffic when you can arrive at your destination faster, calmer, and completely stress-free? With our reliable ferry service, escape the daily Lagos traffic, you enjoy a smarter, smoother way to move across the city. And without worries about where to park your car, because we have a car park. Lag Ferry offers you affordable, safe, and efficient waterway transportation designed to save you time and reduce the stress of daily commuting. Queues, no unnecessary stopovers, and no frustrating delays. Just a smooth ride across Lagos waterways that gets you where you need to be right on schedule. Ready to skip the traffic? Visit lagferry.gov.ng to experience a smarter way to move across Lagos.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Lagos Transportation Agenda, and what we are taking a critical look at today is the recent increase in BRT buses fare. The 13% increase has sparked up reactions amidst the regular users of this BRT. Come with me as we listen to people's opinions and reaction on this. Thank you.
My name is Mr. Bongjoko.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, I think it's a cheat on our side because we are not being updated on what is wrong, and they just wake up one day and increase it. It's quite unfair to me. Even if they are going to increase, they should be able to update us the reason why it's being increased. I think the government should be sort of maybe substitution, so that they can substitute for us or whatsoever.
Okay.
But I think to us it's a cheat on our side.
Okay.
That's just what I have about.
So can I quickly ask a question? How has it affected your own daily?
It has affected it already now. You know, my budget has to change.
Okay, I am Olatunde. Day to day, I use this route. But what I want to say is the increment does not fit what we are experiencing in terms of this Lagos State transportation system. Okay. Because of a fact, during the COVID-19, we have good buses with AC and all. And due to the pandemic, things went around. And then subsequently, there's a change. There's an increment in the fare. But if there is an increase, there should be a platform at which they are going to notify the commuters. And then on the other hand, if we are getting an increment on the T fare, we should have a good buses. Most times those buses are dirty, smelling. The last time I had to went upstairs to complain, I almost dragged myself to the ground just because of the shit in the bus.
Oh.
The laying shit, I mean.
In the bus?
The floor, the laying floor had removed.
The foot mat.
The foot mat.
Okay.
So he almost got me killed in the bus.
Oh.
So if there's going to be a proper transportation in Lagos State, we will be glad to receive that. But they should try and respect us alongside with their policies and their whatever they come up with.
All right.
The increment is not the problem as for me, but let us have a good bus that will be convenient for us. We are not animals. You understand? So for now, that is my submission.
So, final question: how has this little increase? You know, it's 13%.
Yeah.
How has it affected your daily activities, your day-to-day activities?
Of course, I might say it's not really affecting, but it is affecting because the business that I do is an hand-to-hand business. I'm into craftsmanship, and if I had to do craftsmanship and I can't wake up out of the blues and tell my client that I actually wanted to increase my charges. So I think the 13% is much. If there's going to be an amendment, kind of, and please, we want them to give us good buses.
Good buses.
Lagos State is too beautiful to be experiencing this funny kind of transportation.
This is Usman. All right, thank you very much. Check what affect you people.
Even if it's a token,
Okay, kí lẹ fẹ́ kí ìjọba ṣe?
they can bring down the price as a Metropolitan bus.
Okay.
So it will be more convenient for us.
All right.
Even the 80 naira that is the increase to ratio the bus.
Okay.
Because like me now, I do put 1 2. So when I tap in, it's not up to the amount that will take me home back.
Okay.
So I have to go and
All right. Okay, thank you very much, man.
It's not even about eating of expensive chegra, but the main thing is, even if there's an increment of this BRT card or price, if there's an increment, at least there should be enough bus, enough BRT to convey people, because in Ikorodu every day there is a lot of traffic, like every fucking, especially Mondays.
Human traffic or
like
bus traffic?
Bus traffic, there won't be bus at all.
Are you serious?
Yes, people will just be standing for almost like 2 hours without bus.
At Ikorodu terminal?
Ikorodu Garage terminal. Every pleasant day. So if there is an increment, there should be enough bus for us, enough BRT for us to convey people. So the increment is not an issue, but it's still an issue for some people that they don't have enough. But they still, at least, our major problem is there should be bus.
Okay, now you've launched your company. So what do you think government can do, or what do you want the government to do to
They should provide enough BRT.
More buses,
even if there is going to be an increment, because the BRT actually save time for people, especially going to work. So it saves time rather than stuck in traffic. But they should have enough. That's the
My name is Yusuf Damilola.
Yusuf Damilola.
Yes.
Okay, are you aware of the 13% increase in the BRT fare?
Yes, I'm aware.
And how has this impacted your lifestyle, positively or negatively?
Well, also I can't really say much, because if they want to increase the T fare, at least they should increase the more buses. For we passenger. For example now, if we are coming from Ikorodu, going to anywhere now, you see that the way they will just package passenger inside, like a sardine. You get. At least you want to add the price. You provide more buses that at least it will be convenient for we, the community, that we are patronize them. It's not about the money issue you get, but it's about the as in the conveniences.
Yeah,
you can go. You get. So at least if government can do that, and this is not the time that government will just say that okay, they want to increase the TVA, because they can see that the economy changes also. Everything is very high. You get. It's not about that. Okay, you just come from let us put 100 naira, 200 naira without considering of other people. And you know we have a lowest people and we have a medium people. They can As for me, I can say that okay, I can afford it, because I think wherever I get to the bus, let me see the bus and enter, and let me tap in. So you get. But there are sometimes we have many challenges that sometimes you need to wait. Okay, that's why they increase the price now. When you get to the terminal, you won't see available buses. You need to wait like 1 hour, 2 hours before another bus will come. Because so all those is part of the challenge.
Not sure. Tell us what you want the government to do concerning this issue.
What I want is that they should provide more buses more buses, and they also give them the instruction that maybe for the standing, maybe they should limit it. Maybe it's a 20 people on the stand. It's not about they will just pass many people like a standing inside the bus.
Okay. All right, thank you very much for your time.
We need more bus, and then we need more taxi again.
Sir, please tell your.
My name is Jacob Ademola Kawunishe.
Jacob.
Yes.
Ademola.
Yeah.
All right. Are you aware of the increase in the 13% increase in the BRT fare?
No, I didn't aware. Today I came out and said that the increase was already.
Okay. It has been affected already.
Yes, but it's not. I can say it's not make sense.
Oh, why?
For the increasement, they increase, but the increases of the salary of the workers.
My name is Samuel.
Mr. Taiwo Samuel.
Yes, I'm just hearing of the increase, but we are satisfied as much as we are receiving quicker services from BRT. We are okay. Compared with what we are enjoying from the public commercial vehicle, so we are enjoying this one, and it's even more cheaper to us. So okay.
Do you think this increase will have any negative effects on your day-to-day activities?
No. Compared with what we pay to other commercial vehicles outside, from Oshodi and from Agric, now you pay about 1,000 to reach here, or some 900. So to reach here at a rate of 680 is not too much. Compared with the.
Welcome back. In response to all these reactions, the head of corporate communications of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, responded to all these reactions by shedding light into reason why this has come to stay. Hear what he said.
Okay, so thank you very much for that question. Now, we know that the BRT operators have been operating under a tight rein. They cannot increase fare arbitrarily like other unregulated bus transport services. And now, we should also make a distinction. People have always referred to BRT buses as belonging to the state government. We'll say yes, some of the buses belong to the state government, but they have been given to private operators to operate. So these buses are operating under a PPP arrangement. And so these operators are operating in our environment. Our environment, there's a lot of inflation that is going on, and they have to also survive. Otherwise, the entire bus system will collapse. And so when they asked for this increase, government had to weigh it, in terms of how will it affect the average man on the street. And so government had to intervene by ensuring that the percentage increase is not more than 13%. For instance, when you look at what the Bureau of Statistics gave us, by the end of last year, inflation was put at about 15.2%. And so we are still reducing. We're not at par with the inflation rate that the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics actually gave. So that's the reason why we have the 13% increase. And I must also add that the cost of spare parts have gone up. Then, in view of the new minimum wage, the operators also have to ensure that they show the salaries of their staff to that. And so the members of the public will be assisting the operators to stay afloat, to be in business, to be able to meet its obligation to its staff, and also continue to be in operation. Well, I think all of us are facing the harsh economic realities. That's the truth. I have children who go to school. They go by public transport. I have family members who also use the system. So it is not that, it is members of the public that have been asked to pay this, or no. So it's everybody that is involved. And all we just need to do is to ensure that we do not allow the bus system to collapse. But come to think of it, when you compare what is being charged to what the unregulated buses out there are charging. There's still a 32% gap between what the passengers will pay on the BRT and what is paid, on the unregulated bus system. So we need to really understand that it is not as if government will just wake up and begin to inflict pains on the people, but it's as a result of what is happening within the economy. And so if you don't want the bus system to collapse, then we need to do something urgently. And I think that is what government has thought of before this increase. For instance, we have only 3 BRT corridors for now in Lagos: the Ikorodu to TBS corridor, the Oshodi to Abilegba corridor, and the Costain to Okokomaiko corridor. So those are the 3 corridors that we are currently operating. And of course, in our strategic transport master plan, we have 14 BRT corridors. But these 3 BRT corridors are the ones that are currently in operation. So currently, we're not embarking on the construction of a new BRT corridor. So that's why I said we need to understand what you mean by additional services on the BRT corridors. Okay, so part of what we are doing as an agency of Lagos State Government is to ensure that we are able to bring in more operators, with new buses. And now, currently, there are 20 new buses to be deployed. As a matter of fact, they are electric buses. And so what we are trying to do at this time, the buses have been painted, they're ready to go into operation. But because the electric buses, we are trying to fill their charging station. As soon as their charging stations are fixed, those buses will be out there operating. We want Lagosians to travel in comfort, in maximum comfort. And so that's why we are working with, providers to ensure that they are able to provide buses. Don't forget that in the whole of Nigeria, LAMATA, Lagos State, is the first agency of government to start using electric buses. We partner with another company that provided 2 buses for what is known as proof of concept. And so we are going further in that arrangement. And so they are providing 50 more new buses. Now we have 20 buses. So we are planning that before the end of the year, we are able to increase our bus stock, new bus stock, to a minimum of 2,000. So imagine 2,000 added to the current buses that we have. It's going to provide a lot of relief for Lagosians. So we ask Lagosians to bear with government. Government will not wake up, like I said earlier, to inflict pains on you. But if we want the bus system to survive, we must also contribute our own little quota to ensure the sustainability of the bus system in Lagos State.
Why get stuck in endless traffic when you can arrive at your destination faster, calmer, and completely stress-free? With our reliable ferry service, escape the daily Lagos traffic, you enjoy a smarter, smoother way to move across the city. And without worries about where to park your car, because we have a car park. Lag Ferry offers you affordable, safe, and efficient waterway transportation designed to save you time and reduce the stress of daily commuting. Queues, no unnecessary stopovers, and no frustrating delays. Just a smooth ride across Lagos waterways that gets you where you need to be right on schedule. Ready to skip the traffic? Visit lagferry.gov.ng to experience a smarter way to move across Lagos.
Alright, having taken his time to explain why this 13% increase on BRT fare has come to stay, there are still other reactions among people in the Metropolis. Let's have them.
It's even better you make it 700 than to 680. Yes, because
why would you say that?
Because the 20 naira at the end of the day it causes confusion in where we are loading.
Are you serious?
You won't be sure of the exact amount to have again in your car.
There's a way you can check your balance.
That is if you can check. It's not every place you can check. Cannot check in Ikorodu unless you go to the office.
Oh,
so that is the problem. Make it either 650 or 700. It's still better than 680.
Can you just tell us, does it have any impact on your day-to-day spending in terms of transportation?
Exactly, it has now. Yeah, at least what is it called? 15 naira is something.
Sure.
So that's the impact.
Now, what do you think the government do to make life better, especially the users of BRT? Do you have any complaint? Do you have anything you think?
Yes, the complaint is that on Mondays there is usually problem of not getting vehicle to enter. But I also
on Mondays,
especially on Monday from Ikorodu. But I thought these people supposed to also have small bus. That one may be more expensive, but there are some people who don't want to join this kind of long queue. They can pay, who can afford it. They will prefer that smaller bus. Maybe from Ikorodu to Oshodi, 1,800 or 1,800. They will pay for it instead of joining queue of very long queue. People who are in a hurry.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Osas.
It's my pleasure.
God bless you. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Adejoke.
Adejoke. Adejoke what?
Rahman.
Rahman. All right. There's this increase in the BRT thief fare.
Yes.
Now, everybody is speaking about it. What's your own opinion concerning this increase?
My own opinion is that I think government are using this BRT stuff to assist the masses.
Yeah, sure.
So they should not let it people, because there are people out there that don't have that amount. But they should just be calm with us, because things are not the way it used to be.
Okay.
So they should just be calm with us. That's all.
Okay. So, in your own opinion, do you think this increase has any effect on your day-to-day activities, your transportation, movement from one place to another, and your other expenses?
It does not as with mine, but with some people that are salary earner, it will surely affect them. You know, they will calculate the transport fare, to and fro, and everything. It will surely affect them. But we are market people running our things, we know how we do our things. But we know it's going to affect them.
All right. Prior to this implement, I know you must have been facing maybe one or two challenges about BRT. What are those challenges you think you are facing, and you haven't increased the tariff now? What are those challenges you want government to look into and make amends?
They should provide good buses.
Good buses?
Good buses.
Can you describe what you mean by good buses?
So we enter some as we are going. They will say maybe something is wrong with the bus. It will break down. We have to come down.
Are you serious?
And yes, most times. So they should provide good buses and enough ones.
It's not that bad, but in as much as there is no increase or decrease in the price of oil or petroleum, why would such increase come? BRT is one regulating the price of transportation. Now that they've increased it, definitely other ones too will take yes, and before you know it, it's going to trigger a kind of ripple reaction that will affect the masses. No, the increment is not that much, maybe about 800, but I think for now it's not necessary.
All right. Okay, so the 13% increment, what effect has it on your daily activities?
You want us to adjust your budget now. If you are not collecting, now there is an increment, right? But there is no corresponding increment in our earning. Of course, you know that will be a deficit. So that is it.
Okay, so finally, can you just tell us what you think the government can do on this matter?
I think what government will have done is to give a kind of a palliative, a kind of a relief by even bringing down the price. They have everything in their hand to do, the oil and everything. So increasing this is like you are increasing the burden of masses. So that they should have stabilized the price or bring it down than increasing it.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Olajide. God bless you. Yes, I think with all the agitation on the increase, taking a critical look at the rate, we can see that it is still at the barest minimum compared to what we have out there. With this, we have come to the end of this episode. My name is Emmanuel Aransiola, and this is Lagos Transportation Agenda. Join us next week as we bring to you another wonderful episode. Bye.